So I've been seeing quite a bit of controversy in the quarterback ranking, quarterback listing community on Twitter, I guess. So I'm going to be going over my tier list of NFL quarterbacks, essentially. So we have six lists. We have elite, great, good, average or mid, needs improvement or not proven yet, and then replacement level quarterbacks. So for the elite category, this is quarterbacks that have either won MVPs or on MVP levels, and these are undisputed top five quarterbacks. So it's Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen. Those are my elite quarterbacks. All excellent arms, talent, make it to the playoffs, other than maybe Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers has won back-to-back MVPs. Josh Allen, excellent in the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes, already one of the greatest young quarterbacks of all time. Now, in the great category, I'm going to be going with guys like Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, guys like Russell Wilson, Matthew Stafford. Now, people forget Russell Wilson and how good he usually is because he had an off year this year, and the Seahawks were flat out bad. But these are my great quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson, MVP. Maybe not the best arm, or maybe not the best arm talent and all that other stuff, but he still has good accuracy for a quote-unquote running back. And even though he might not have that much success in the playoffs, he did go down this year. He's a consistent Pro Bowler. Joe Burrow made it to the Super Bowl, ended up coming short, but he had an excellent year this year, and he probably might be a future MVP. Justin Herbert is probably going to be a future MVP. I think he's my pick for the MVP this year, other than Josh Allen. I'll make those predictions later in the year. And then Matthew Stafford just won a Super Bowl, putting himself into the great category as he had probably his best year in LA, and then Russell Wilson. These are my good quarterbacks. Dak Prescott is good. Derek Carr. And then guys like Kirk Cousins, and I think that'll settle out for the good. Now, these guys are good quarterbacks, and you maybe could put them in the top 10, top 15 if you wanted to. But Dak Prescott, 1-3 in the playoffs. Same thing with Kirk Cousins. They put up good numbers on paper. These guys are all kind of in the similar category. Kirk Cousins, his stats really favor him, but on-field play and in clutch situations, especially in prime time, kind of doesn't show up a little bit. And then Derek Carr kind of had a similar problem. Just not a lot of touchdowns, quite a bit of turnovers. And then Dak Prescott, he had a really good year this year, but is he one of the great quarterbacks in the game? I think he could be in maybe like a year or two. Maybe push himself. You can argue that he's in here if you're a Cowboys fan, but we're putting him in good. So now these are the average or mid quarterbacks. These are quarterbacks that have been in the league for a few years, and they are borderline replacement, but not fully. And they've already proven themselves as at least starting caliber quarterbacks, but they just haven't seemed to get that just that one leap into the good, greater, elite categories. These are guys like Jimmy Garoppolo, of course, the middiest of them all, Carson Wentz, guys like famous Jameis, guys like Jared Goff. I would arguably put Matt Ryan in good, but he's starting to go down the list as he gets older. Guys like Teddy Bridgewater, and then I would leave it at that for the average or mid quarterbacks. Now, these guys, borderline replacement, you're looking to replace them in the next couple of years or trade them. Guys like Carson Wentz could be on the trade market. Jimmy Garoppolo, these guys arguably are going to get traded, and they probably are the reason why their teams are falling short. Of course, Carson Wentz choked against the Jaguars, and then Jimmy Garoppolo's quote-unquote win percentage didn't help him a lot. Kind of his team carried him in the playoffs. And then Jared Goff, he's playing the league for a good bit now, first overall pick in 2016, and just hasn't seemed to elevate his game within the good great category. And the same thing with Teddy Bridgewater. You know, he's been in the league for a long time. He's had really good moments, but He's he's a bridge quarterback. These guys are all bridge quarterbacks, if you want to think of it, or a quick replacement. Now these guys are need improvement or not proven yet quarterbacks. Mainly, we are going to put in rookies like Baker Mayfield, guys like Justin Fields, and here, my list is messed up. You're going to put in the rookies here and mainly the young guys. So we're starting with the needs improvement. These guys are either rookies or haven't proven themselves as extremely good starters. You might think, hey, this guy made it to the playoffs this year. Hey, this guy made it to the playoffs last year. Baker Mayfield had a pretty down year, and then Jalen Hurts. Yeah, he's just not really there. I don't think he's ever going to be an elite quarterback, and he's been interesting. He's kind of like a budget Lamar Jackson. Yeah, that's a good way to describe him for if you want to look at it as a real perspective. He's kind of a budget Lamar Jackson, and he's only in his second year as well. He could become one of the elite quarterbacks or one of the good quarterbacks, but he's only in year 2. And then these are replacement level quarterbacks. Davis Mills, even though he had a decent rookie year, 12, I think it was like 12 or 9 interceptions, or 12 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, something like that. I forgot Mac Jones. Mac Jones, even though I think you could put him in the average quarterback, even though he's in his rookie year, he did have a quite good rookie year, but he's kind of not proven. It's only been in year 1, and kind of wasn't. I watched some of the Patriots games. Kind of wasn't able to put it together in the fourth quarter when they really needed to, and when the team was slowing down. Even though he didn't have a lot of receivers, I still think his accuracy puts him above the rest of the rookie quarterbacks. And then, I forgot Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's a good quarterback. I wouldn't call him great, just because his style of play kind of shuts down in the playoffs or in like needy situations. Of course, we did against the Bills last year, the Hail Murray, but against the Rams, he was able to the defense is able to shut him down when they really need to, essentially, and that's in the playoffs. And then guys like Ryan Tannehill is an average quarter. I forgot to put some of these guys in. He's an average quarterback. Once again, almost all of these guys, other than Mac Jones, they're all going to be like, oh, are they going to trade him in the offseason? Are they going to get re-signed? So he's an average quarterback. Of course, Derrick Henry kind of helps him a lot. And I don't know where the Tennessee Titans go. I don't know where a lot of these teams go that they have them. Other than the 49ers, they have Trey Lance, who's not on this list. I don't know why, but I would put him in the not proven yet list. Daniel Jones, arguably not proven or replacement. He's in his last year of his contract. So we don't know where the Giants go. Do they go quarterback next year? But I would put him in the not proven list. I think maybe Brian Dable gets something out of him. He got something out of Josh Allen. So, and then replacement level, Taylor Heineke, Sam Darnold, Davis Mills. Davis Mills is not. I don't think he's going to be your franchise quarterback in Texas. Sam Darnold is replacement level. He's not very good at all. And then Taylor Heineke is also not your franchise quarterback, and he's not an average quarterback. He's replacement. So this is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll also do my top. I guess I'll do my top 10 right now. I think it's Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, probably Joe Burrow. Then it's Russell Wilson, Matthew Stafford, and then it's Dak Prescott, and then Kyler Murray. So that does it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.